Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Hello Sobat Hebat Matsa Surba. Welcome back to online English lesson for SMP or MTS grade 8 with me, Heru Haryadi. Today, we are going to discuss about countable and uncountable nouns. But before we start the lesson for today, let's say the dua together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Raditu billahi rabbah wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyya wa rasulah. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma waj'alni min ibadika salihin. Amin. Well, in the last meeting, we have discussed about countable and uncountable noun and also with quantifiers. But for now, I will discuss it again about countable and uncountable noun more details. Yeah, for learning objectives for today are, students will be able to explain what a countable and uncountable noun is, and then the second one, students will be able to identify countable and uncountable nouns. Alright students, before I explain this material more detail, did you remember what a noun is? Alright, a noun is a person, a place, and a thing. After you already know about nouns, as we know, nouns we can divide it into two types. The first one is countable, and the second one is uncountable noun. Alright students, let's discuss it one by one, starting from countable nouns. Okay, countable nouns are the nouns we can count. So we can count this noun. If there is only one or singular noun, we use a or an in front of it. For example, a lemon, an apple. But if there is more than one or plural noun, we usually add s to the noun. For example, apples, lemons. Apples here, it means that there are more than one apples. Okay, this is the example of countable nouns. For singular, apple, pineapple, cucumber, strawberry, and grape. But if you want to change this singular noun into plural, it means that more than one. For example here, apple become apples, pineapple, pineapples, cucumber, cucumbers, strawberry, strawberries, grape, grapes. Something like that. It's still about countable nouns. I will show you how to change the singular noun into plural in uncountable nouns. If you find this kind of word that is ended with O, for example, tomato, you have to add es in the end of this word. So, tomato, tomatoes. Another example, potato. You can see potato ended with O, so you have to add es in the end of this word. Potato, potatoes. But there is some exception of these words. We just add s in this word. For example, radio become radios. And then another example, photo, photos. This is the summary how to change a singular noun into a plural noun. I hope you can copy this information to your book. Okay, please have a look to this table. I will divide the nouns into some cases. The first one, most nouns if you want to change this into plural noun, just add s. For example, duck, ducks, apple, apples. Okay, the second case, ending in x, ss, ch, or sh. You can add es if you want to change into plural form. For example, beach, beaches, peach, peaches. Okay, next, ending in a consonant. It means that this word ending with y, and the way we pronounce this word is consonant. Yeah, you can just add s in the end of this word. For example, day, days, toy, toys. And the last one, ending in a vowel. Yeah, it means that this word ending with consonant. For example, cherry, cherry ended with y, right? But the way we pronounce this word is vowel. Cherry, lolly. Yeah, if you want to change these words, just add I, E, and S in the end of this word. But don't forget to erase or delete the the letter Y. For example, cherry, cherries. So the letter Y here become I, cherries. Another example, lolly, lollies. Okay, next is how to ask the quantity. If we want to ask about the quantity of a countable noun, we use the phrase how many. Yeah, for example, how many apples do you want? Okay, the second type of noun is uncountable nouns. Yeah, uncountable nouns are nouns we cannot or do not count. Yeah, they are always in the singular form. We never use a or an with them. However, we use quantity words with them. Yeah, for example, a bag of, a cup of blah blah blah. For example, a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, this is the example of uncountable nouns. I will read it for you. The first one, bread, cereal, cheese, flour, jam, juice, meat, milk, rice, salt, soup, sugar, tea, water, chocolate, and butter. Yeah, this is example of uncountable noun. Alright students, in the previous slide we already learned about how to change the singular countable noun into plural, which is we have to add s or es in that word. But it will be different in uncountable noun. We have to add with quantity words. If you want to state it in more specific, for example, milk become a bottle of milk, water a glass of water, a jug of water, a cup of tea, a packet of tea, a jar of honey, a loaf of bread, a slice of bread, a carton of milk, a can of Coke, a bottle of Coke, a bowl of sugar, a kilo of meat, a bar of soup, a bar of chocolate, a piece of chocolate, a piece of cheese, and a piece of furniture. Okay, if you want to ask the quantity of the uncountable noun, yeah, you can use how much. For example, How much sugar do you want in your tea? Yeah, this is note for you. Some nouns can be countable or uncountable. This is depends on if we are talking about a specific item or in general. Yeah, for example, let's buy 2 papers. Yeah, in this case, this is countable. But you can see in this second sentence, let's buy papers. Yeah, this is uncountable. Read the conversation and correct the mistakes. Okay, let's identify and find the mistakes of this dialogue. Okay, this dialogue is between Tom and Lee. I will read this dialogue for you. Let's make a sandwich for lunch. How many bread will we need? 4 slices will be enough. We will need a cheese and 4 tomatoes. I like to have beef in my sandwich. Okay, how many beef do you want to put in? 6 slices should be enough. Would you like an onion to eat with the cheese? No, thank you. But will it take long to make as I'm hungry? No, about 5 minutes. Well, students, let's identify this dialogue and then please find the mistakes. I will show you which one the sentence that has a mistake in the next slide. Okay, this one. Many. Yeah, many is wrong in this case. You have to change many with much. How much? How much bread will we need? And then we will need a cheese. Here is wrong, so you have to delete this word. A. We will need cheese. The next one is about tomato. You see here 4 tomato. It should be tomatoes. 4 tomatoes. And then the next sentence, how many? The word many here is wrong because the noun is beef. So you have to change many become much. Okay, the next mistake, slice. You can see here there are 6 slice. Yeah, so you have to add s in this word, so become 6 slices. And then the word would you like a onion? Yeah, it's quite strange, so you have to change this word into an. Would you like an onion? And then the last one, no, about 5 minutes. You can see here 5 minutes. Yeah, it's also quite strange, so you have to add s in this word. Minutes. No, about 5 minutes. Okay, here the exercise for you. Please identify these nouns, number 1 up to number 27, and write down whether this noun called as countable or uncountable noun. So please write C for countable or U for uncountable. And then the next task is please tick the correct form. For example, here for the first sentence, there are some child. There are some children. So the correct sentence is the second one. There are some children. I will put this exercise in Google Classroom. So put it your answer there in Google Classroom. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. This is the end of this video lesson. Thank you for your attention, and don't forget to do your exercise in your Google Classroom. If you still face difficulties to comprehend this material, please don't be shy to ask me in Google Classroom also. Once more, thank you for your attention, students, and Sobat Hebat Masa Surga. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you on the next video.